As we approach the last weekend of set championships, I really wanted to take this opportunity to showcase some of the players in our community. Through the set championship season, I've watched these players grow and grow and grow over the last several different set championships. Some of these players are not necessarily the ones that are able to travel to DLCs, so set championships are things that they take very seriously and they want to succeed in. A few weeks ago, I showcased a video kind of going through some of their deck lists, kind of showcasing and discussing the changes that I would make, all in favor of helping them succeed in set championships. So in today's video, we're here to celebrate their success. Let's check them out. First and foremost, if you are looking to get better at Disney Lorcana and you're kind of wanting to win your set championships, wanting to pick up those top eights, get those promos, then this is a spot to be. Join the support tier, like the players that we're going to be discussing here, and see how much we can help you change your game. Vamos Cosmos 719 Gaming has taken down multiple set championship, picking up runner-up playmats and championship playmatch, and having a phenomenal set championship season. Ben was able to pick up 5 different scars, 2 playmats, 4 with the list that you see right here, and 1 additional scar with a Baja Blast deck. Ben has been a player that has been trying to get better at the game for the last 6 to 7 months, and this season is likely his best to date, just showing up to set championships and seeing nothing but success over and over again, and understanding everything he needed to do to be successful in Disney Lorcana, along with playing one of the best decks, in my opinion, in the format. Mid-range, Amethyst Steel is in such a great position at set championships. It kind of is a trick of all trades. It gives you the ability to be aggressive when necessary. It gives you the ability to control the game when necessary. It also gives you the innate ability to really capitalize on your opponent's mistakes and kind of make them play into the game that you want them to. Ben has had a remarkable season. It's been amazing to watch him grow, and I can only imagine how it will get better as time goes on. Congratulations again to Ben. We like to call him Bucky, which is a little bit of an inside joke between all of us. But seriously, check out that hoodie. It is a highlighter yellow with a Dick Burns as bad for the brand. Gotta love it. Thank you so much for your support, Bucky. Our next champion is Vince. We call him Judge, and he was one of the featured decks in that video last week where we were discussing the changes. Vince was able to take those changes, take that advice, put Prince John's in his deck, put Poison Apple in his deck, and he took down a championship playmat that day. He also ended up going 4 for 5 in set championships this go around, playing 5 different decks. That is an incredible feat for any player to be able to maintain that success while playing different decks at each go. He's been a very active member of the community recently, being in the Metafied chat in Discord, asking questions, getting answers, starting conversations, and kind of helping everyone get better all in all, which is exactly what our community is trying to do. It is trying to put players in like-minded positions that want to all get better, and maybe they don't have a team to kind of discuss that with. Maybe they don't have the same players around them that are like excited about getting better, and that is exactly what our community is built on. Vince is taking full advantage of that, and he has been crushing it. Congrats again, Vince, on an incredible set championships season. Now let's look at Michelle, the Honey Wizard herself, picking up a top 4 finish at set champs with this Amber Steel aggro deck. She was also able to pick up a championship playmat playing Amber Steel mid-range, similar to the list that Bucky was playing as well, as they are 2 that live near each other, that are both a part of the Climber tier, and work together to help one another be successful and pick up wins at their respective set championships. Michelle has been awesome. She has continuously tried to get better at this game. Each and every time I speak with her, she is asking the right questions. She is trying to become more versatile and being able to play Disney Lorcana at higher levels. And she's been able to take the community Discord and our coaching sessions and really accelerate that gameplay. And with this, in the Azurite Sea set championships, being this successful is awesome to see for Michelle. Huge congratulations to you, and I can't wait to see your continuous success within Disney Lorcana. I Am Me, also known as Nick, has been a little bit of a transformed player here. He was a Ruby Sapphire main for many, many months, turned over to Ruby Amethyst, picked up a nice championship win with that, and then went to Steel Wheel and went back-to-back weekends of runner-up playmats playing Amber Steel songs. Nick has been another one of our students from time to time, doing different sessions with David Nunez, picking up the advice necessary to take yourself from casual to competitive, to understanding all the things you need to do, all the ways to kind of navigate through a meta game, make your best decisions in deck building. And Nick has really put all that together and piecing it in another phenomenal set championship run, having his way with multiple top eights, multiple scars won, multiple playmats won, having a truly, truly successful set championship season with multiple decks, which is also really great to see. Another member that has become more and more active in the community, has been asking the right questions, starting the conversation, finding a way to get to my 60th card in decks. All of those things are a great way and a great avenue to find success within Disney Lorcana. Finding those players to have those conversations with is huge. And Nick has been doing a great job of all of those things, and it is absolutely showed off in his success during this Azurite Sea Set Championship season. Huge congrats to Nick. Thank you again for all your continued support with us. Mr. Once playing Sapphire Steel. This deck has been phenomenal. He has picked up multiple set championship wins, multiple set championship top fours, 3 scars here. Seeing this particular version of Sapphire Steel is definitely playing some cards that I would never consider meta. 4 dozen eggs, seeing a lot of success within this. Bringing back up a boom is very nice. Understanding that everything that this deck can do and how it can be effective, and really why it was well positioned in the meta. Sapphire Steel has definitely had an increasingly successful set championships by many players this season, but it's nice to see that you're able to hone this deck to yourself, really understand why the deck is successful, play it to its strength, understand its weakness, and try and cover those holes when necessary. All in all, Mr. Once played phenomenal. He was just recently in the set championships that I was in. He was the undefeated going into the top 8, number 1 seed. This deck has been really, really successful for him, and it's really nice to see another member of the community be successful with something even different. Baja Blast is on the menu during set championships as well. A huge shout out to Cordi here, who is a brand new member of our Discord family and the Climber tier. She is also a brand new student of ours, really wanting to come in. She wanted to take advantage of the moment, understand the different ways to play Baja Blast, understanding her matchups better, getting some of a clear understanding of the mulligans. She was able to schedule a last-minute coaching session. We were able to fill her in. She came out, went into the tournament, and finished in top 8. Huge, huge shout out to her, making the effort, making the jump, wanting to take this game seriously, and putting ourselves in a position to do so. Gotta love it. Love the ambitions. Love the ability to take the initiative and say, this is what I want, and this is how I'm going to go get it. And for myself and David Nunez, with all of our students, we love to see that type of ambitions and that type of want out of a player, because it's so very hard to find in certain levels of Disney Lorcana players. So anytime that you're going to put yourself in a position to be successful, to have those conversations with players that, let's be honest, are better than you, and you can take the information in and move your game forward, it is a huge step. And it's a step that not every player takes. And it really honestly is a step that most players that do take it are going to see immediate success, and they're going to just escape a lot of missing woes in their games and everything like that. Having the idea and having the ability to simply have a one-on-one talk and kind of just get through the ruts and the confusing parts of a deck list, or the confusing parts of understanding a meta game, things like that they're just irreplaceable. So huge shout out to Cordi. She really did message us last Wednesday and said, hey, I need this to happen. How can I make it happen? How can we make it work? And we were able to get her immediately scheduled, get her in there, and she was able to go to her set championships and pick up a top 8. Huge shout out to Cordi. Really can't wait to see what you do in the future. And last, but certainly not least, the return of Bucky. That's right. Bucky is back, baby. That's the name of this deck list. But I know it's certainly a meme. Jorge 100% took the challenge accepted moment.
That wasn't challenge accepted.
And made the best of it as he went back to back in getting 2 championship playmats with this deck. Mono Amethyst is real, guys. And it's even more real when you have a little hint of Bucky on the side. I have I can't even believe that I have to report on the concept that a mono amethyst deck took down not one, but two events in super fashion. And the Bucky Spice is just for the laughs. But in all honesty, it is awesome to see Jorge be successful at set championships levels. I remember a time having conversations with Jorge very early on in our coaching sessions, and he would say, I haven't won a tournament. Like, I have not been able to put myself in the position to win a tournament. A few weeks ago, LCQs were tough. We flew all the way to Anaheim. He lost in round one. He was very discouraged. He was very upset with, his performance in that tournament. But at the end of the day, every tournament is a new tournament. We cannot win every one. And Jorge has had an incredible bounce back in the set championship season, coming back, winning back-to-back in his opening weekend. He couldn't participate in the first few weeks, but he was able to kind of get there and really perform this past weekend. So huge shout out to Jorge picking up a win with an awesome mono amethyst deck and, the one little squirrel. So there you have it. Just some members of the Forbidden Mountain community on Metafy. We have that Discord channel that I keep talking about where you get into the Discord, you become a climber tier, you get into an access of a room with all of the members of TFM to be able to ask questions, get better. We have deck breakdowns on there. We have the ability to show our updates there, have conversations about what we're changing in decks. And we just had a very consistent and really fluent set championship season. The members of TFM obviously had their own individual success, but we really love the idea that we're able to help players reach their goal. I believe set championships is a stepping stone. It really is. If I can succeed here, I can move up and be successful in DLCs. And those are the things that you really need. You need those confidence builders. You can't go to set championships and just fail consistently over and over again and then expect to show up to a DLC and also be successful. So having that first lever that you can pull and say, how do I get better? How do I put myself in a position to be successful? That's what these players did. And sometimes it takes courage to admit that. Sometimes it takes, courage to really understand, like, I can't do this by myself. And I love players that are like this. I love being able to have conversations to put these players in the best position to go out and win them. I love nothing more than getting those pictures, holding that playmat, holding their scars, seeing the excitement in their face for picking up the wins and being successful how they want it to be. So huge shout out to the community. Thank you guys all so much for your continued support. I am so happy that you found success in this run of set championships. And once again, for everyone here, if you want to be a part of this, even just in the free tier, go and follow the Metafy. If you're looking to get in part of that Discord room, be a part of that conversation, make yourself that much better, then hit that supporter tier, check it out, see what we can help you, see how we can help you get to your goals in Disney Lorcana. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Congratulations to all of the players in this video again, and we'll catch you in the next one.